I think for young people, there is a misconception about senior living, whether it's independent or dependent living. I just knew that wherever she went, she would make it what it needed to be.
You know, I didn't really know what that community was. I knew there were different types of communities, but I didn't really know much about it until my mom was there and I started to interact with the executive director and the people on staff.
I live in New York and I love driving down to visit her for weekends, multiple days. It's always a great time staying there. So I know that she really loves having me there, but I think my favorite part is actually spending time with her friends, and it's really interesting to hear them talk about the past, the present, the future, and their opinions just on life. The reality is that she's very active. When she heard that there's a thrift shop out of one of the apartments and it wasn't making any money, she went right into the thrift shop and started setting it up as the entrepreneur that she is and started generating a ton of more money than it was making.
The social activity is one thing, and that's sort of secondary to me, that the place is secure, it's safe, and they don't treat anyone there like their children. I think the Watermark did an outstanding job, considering that nobody's been through this before. They were way ahead of the curve with basically closing the Watermark down to outside people. I think they may have done it 30 days before any other community did. So I thought she was very secure, very safe. The communication was all there. Reminders of what was going on at the Watermark, and also communication with the executive director.
I think the Watermark did a great job. She told me all of the protocol that they went by to keep everybody safe and healthy. I think they handled it really well when she told me that for every meal, her meals were being brought into the apartment and that they were testing everybody. And it was a huge relief that I knew that she was safe. And I'm very lucky because she's technologically savvy. So lots of FaceTimes, lots of texts and phone calls.
So with the Watermark and my mom possibly moving out of there during the pandemic, I did give it a moment's thought. But since my mom was safe and secure, and I felt like the Watermark was doing everything as best as they could, the moment passed.
My grandmother's spirit was great the entire time, and she's a realist, and it's going to pass. This is someone who's been through countless wars, having no money, starting a business, you know, marched for gay rights in the 50s, like so many things. So it's just like staying at home for a little bit because there's something going on outside was just a drop in the bucket.